It's a 1952 Jaguar C-Type. It was delivered in August '52 to a man called Bill Holt, and interesting enough, he took it straight away down to Goodwood, and it did its first race meeting at Goodwood later that month. I acquired it in 1989, so it's had 25 years with me. It's an old family friend, and obviously a quarter of a century. It's a great car to have, a great road car, great race car, and I've enjoyed a lot of racing at Goodwood over the years.
So I'm surprised I fitted so well in the C-Type actually. It's my problem being 6'3", but it's a spectacular car. I got my racing licence at Goodwood last year, so I know that track quite well. Not that I'll be racing, I'll leave that to Ben this time. And Henry Paul, I call him the godfather of tailoring, the godfather of Savile Row. You dream, if you know about suits and tailoring, you dream about having your first Henry Paul suit.
Ben is actually wearing a Learbrand dunce for George Harrison's, another great firm. They actually celebrated 150 years last year. 14-ounce tweed, a little bit more heavier, more robust, but ultimately that was very much the sort of the driving tweeds of the day.
The history of the suit is that my father raced at Goodwood in the 60s, and in those days you had to have a jacket and tie on before you could have a drink with the current Earl's grandfather, Bob Freddie March. Bear in mind that there was no Nomex then, everybody was racing in their blue cotton Dunlop overalls. My father thought he could cut down the time between racing and recreation by having a three-piece suit made. He then was dipped in a kind of fire-proof chemical. So it was really the first fire-proof suit, but it meant at Goodwood you get straight out of the car and go straight to the bar and have a drink.
We've got David, who's wearing actually a lovely worsted all-sport. It's a classic 12-ounce worsted tweed made from Yorkshire. It's new off the actual looms itself, long awaited for the new range, about 15 years, and we've got the first bolt, which has just literally arrived to us about 4 weeks ago. So that's coming out just for the same weekend as the 72 weekend.
The 72nd meeting should be really famous, obviously, for the members, and it should be for the true enthusiasts, really. You hear all the stories from Ben and the racing, and it should be really good fun to be part of the team, and obviously dressed in Henry Paul as well is rather special.
Planning the event, we decided that we needed some decent people on the pit wall, so David's a tall chap, reasonably striking, so I was asking Simon earlier whether he'd been practicing throwing wellies. I think we'll have a little bit of practice.
Tug of war might be okay. That's not bad. Egg and spoon we'll have to see. Haven't done that for a good probably 20 years actually, think about that. But and welly throwing, that's a new one. We'll have to see how that one goes. Probably a bit of cheating in there, a couple of rocks in the end or something. Yeah, I'm sort of one of those, however I need to win, I'll do it. So.